Rachel, that's the beauty of it.
This is Professionally Unmuted, English for the soon-to-be global leader.
Tim, I was scrolling LinkedIn at 3 a.m. yesterday and I found something terrifying. Everyone is doing DAI. I decided to turn our company into an AI-first organization in 3 months.
That sounds futuristic.
Futuristic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Futuristic. Daisy, could you clarify which specific business problem we're solving first?
Oh, everything! I want an AI that will response, makes sense calls, and maybe fixes the company culture. I need a project schedule for the full training plan by Friday and a beta version launch in 2 weeks.
Understood. And the resource, how many people and budget we have for this?
Oh, Rachel, that's the beauty of it. AI is cheap. After how much it costs, it's self-calculating. Leave me the one-page proposal on my desk by tomorrow morning.
If I say no, she will give the project to us. The guy who used ChatGPT to write his wedding vows, he will take my promotion. The vision is bold, very bold. We will find a way. Your one-pager is ready tomorrow. Onward.
That's the mindset.
This is Professionally Unmuted, English for the soon-to-be global leader.
Welcome back. So KPIs can be an effective way to evaluate your performance or even challenge your limit. However, not all KPIs are possible to achieve. Sometimes it can even demotivate your team with unrealistic number. So in that case, how can we respond to unrealistic KPIs professionally and constructively? So today, I will show you 3 effective ways to stop unrealistic KPIs. So let's look at tool number 1. In business, saying yes to an unachievable KPI doesn't show you are a responsible employee. When you are assigned with an unrealistic KPI, you can identify risks that can stop you from reaching that goal. You can use the phrase, I have identified a few risks that might hinder my process, for example. Let's see how this phrase really works. Firstly, if you recall our last lesson, we also used the word risk to show that you care about the company and the project. You are not saying no here, and you are not complaining here. You are actually warning your boss about potential issues that might stop you and your team from reaching the KPI. And secondly, the word hinder is a professional way to say slow down or stop. KPIs are meant to keep the company moving forward, not slowing it down. So when you use this phrase, it helps your boss to reconsider setting a more achievable KPI. And that's your first tool in your toolbox. Second way to stop unrealistic KPI is to show how overambitious it is compared to your team's current capability. You can use this phrase, this might be overambitious, and then provide reasons for that. Firstly, you can see the word might. So might is a smart and gentle way to express your opinion without looking too direct or aggressive. And then the word overambitious is also a clever way to tell your boss that setting goals that are so high without using strong words such as unrealistic or impossible. So you tell your boss that the KPI can still have the team grow, but it might be a little bit beyond your team's current capability. And finally, you can strengthen your point by providing some evidence or reason. For example, we are currently dedicating 2 project teams to our new product launch. And that's your second tool. The last strategy I will tell you today is to provide a conditional yes. When you are assigned with a realistic KPI, you can say, to make this feasible, we would need to show that you are ready to take on the challenge, but only if with additional support. First, to make this feasible, the word feasible means possible. It is a clever way to tell your boss that you have the knowledge and skill to reach the goal. However, when you add we would need to, it tells your boss that you still need additional support to make that come true. And if additional support isn't available, the KPI should be re-evaluated to stay realistic. And that's your final tool in your toolbox. Now you have just learned 3 effective ways to stop unrealistic KPIs professionally and constructively. And here is your business English cheat sheet. From now on, you can stop saying, the number is unrealistic. This is impossible. I will try to do it. Instead, you can start saying, I have identified a few risks that might hinder. This might be overambitious. To make this feasible, we would need to. And now, let's go back to the office and see how Rachel handles the situation.
Becoming that leader.
I decided to turn our company into an AI-first organization in 3 months.
We will find a way. Your one-pager is ready tomorrow. Onward? Actually, I've identified a few risks that might hinder our progress. I'm afraid this might be over-ambitious. We are currently dedicating 2 project teams to our new product launch.
Thanks for the reality check.
To make this feasible, we would need to focus on one department first, not the whole company.
Walk me through what you say.
Workplace vocabulary.
You can guess in 5 seconds. Effective immediately, we have 90 days to integrate AI into every facet of our company.
To make this feasible, we would need to address the blank in our outdated data infrastructure.
Effective immediately, we have 90 days to integrate AI into every facet of our company.
To make this feasible, we would need to address the bottleneck in our outdated data infrastructure.
Bottleneck, a point of congestion in a system that stops or slows down progress. Follow for the next round. That you can guess in 5 seconds. I've set a hard deadline of 3 months to overhaul our entire organization into a robot-led powerhouse.
This might be an over-ambitious blank. How should we prioritize our resources?
I've set a hard deadline of 3 months to overhaul our entire organization into a robot-led powerhouse.
This might be an over-ambitious initiative. How should we prioritize our resources?
Initiative, a new plan aimed at achieving a specific goal. Follow for the next round.
But you can guess in 5 seconds. Our new priority is clear: a total company-wide transition to a remote workplace within the next 12 weeks.
To make this feasible, we would need to ensure data privacy blank.
Our new priority is clear: a total company-wide transition to a remote workplace within the next 12 weeks.
To make this feasible, we would need to ensure data privacy compliance.
Compliance, the act of adhering to established rules, laws, or regulations. Follow for the next round. Bet you can guess in 5 seconds. I have decided we will transform the entire company into an AI-first organization in 3 months.
I've identified a few risks that might hinder blank.
I have decided we will transform the entire company into an AI-first organization in 3 months.
I've identified a few risks that might hinder the implementation.
Implementation, the doing phase of a project or plan. Bet on yourself, better you. Follow for the next round.
I challenge you to use these phrases today. Comment helpful if you're ready to speak up at work. See you next time.